I thought this would be an appropriate song right now because technically I'm not on holiday, but it is my day off work, so I am on holiday. Welcome to Whiskey Corner. The reason I've made this video right now is because I'm saying goodbye to an old friend, and I thought I'd share the moment with you. So basically, I've got this last bit of Cardew in the bottom of the bottle, and it's a sad moment to see the end of the bottle because the bottle's got to go in the bin and all the rest of it, you know. But this bottle's been around for quite some time now. I bet I've had this bottle probably for 2 years, which in the grand scheme of things is very, very long, I know that. But today's the day where this bottle is going to be finished. But don't worry, because I have a replacement. And I've also had that for nearly 12 months and not opened it. So, we've got some vodka here. I keep forgetting I've got this vodka. I love a vodka with an orange. That's really nice, that is. Now, what's this? Single malt. Oh, that's that. That's been lingering around for quite some time, to be fair. Anyway, so I put a new curtain up this afternoon. Got my light going. Got the music going. Although it doesn't sound like it's going through the back speakers. Why is that, I wonder? I don't know. Anyway, so I've just put a few of my whiskies. I've got many more, don't worry, there's quite a few more down there. But saying that, I do feel like I'm running low on stock. There's a bit of a conundrum there, isn't there? You know what I mean? I've got loads, but I haven't got enough. Anyway, I put one back actually. I've just had a jury, so I've had a little bit of that. I had some of that this morning. That, I'm going to say, is a lovely whiskey. Hints of dark chocolate. In fact, I could eat that. I could drink that with some Bourneville. That would go down with some Bourneville really, really well. Recently been given this bottle, compliments by my boss. That's a really, really good whiskey for people who want to get into whiskey. If you really fancy giving something decent a try and not spending a lot of money, then the Monkey Shoulder is well up there with the contenders for that category of people. This lovely little gem here is called Pendrin, and it's single malt whiskey, Welsh whiskey, may I add, Madeira finish. Now, I had this in a small bottle, and I did a whiskey corner on it a while ago. I'm not opening that today, by the way. And again, that's a whiskey for people who don't like the burn or the bite of the big hitters. So if you want a whiskey that will run down your gullet smooth, then that's the one you need to buy. But bear in mind, it's going to cost you 37 to 40 quid. So you'll get it in most shops, but it's not the cheapest. But by gum, it's good. What else have I got down here? Well, I noticed earlier on I've still got a little bit of Rare Breed, which is probably the most expensive whiskey I've got. Here's me dessert whiskey. So that's me Jim Beam Red Stag Black Cherry. Seems like there's 3 different names there, all racking up in one whiskey. Still got some of that White and Mackay left. So that's down there with the teachers and the grants, isn't it? And then over the other end, I've got some Glenfiddich, Western Gold, Amrut, Jameson's. What's that over there? Let's have a look. Oh, there's another Japanese whiskey down there. Oh, yes. Oh, I've got a bit of Island Black left still. Hey, who'd have thought that had still been around? Yeah, Jameson's Island Black. There's that other Jap whiskey. There's some cobwebs around there. Yeah, there's some other European drinks down there as well. Right, anyway, back to... Oh, got some whiskey stones. Always forget about them. Yeah, well, whiskey stones are the preferred choice of people who don't like ice polluting their whiskey. But the problem is, I always find them as if they're in the way. Like, I always feel like worried that I'm going to swallow them by accident. So we take that into account. Anyway, let's turn this down a tad so we can crack this bottle open and say goodbye to a dear old friend. Now, Cardew. First time I drank Cardew. I know where I was, and I know why I was there, but I can't remember the year. I'm going to say 2015. 2015, approximately. Could have been slightly earlier. I don't think it was, though. Anyway, I was in Hanley. I was next to the town hall. And my mate brought his hip flask, and there was actually a a Diwali festival in Hanley, and there was a load of Indian themed stuff going on and bits and bobs, and it coincided with near to fireworks night. So there's some fireworks going on and some dancing and entertainment, I'm going to say. Anyway, my mate says to me, listen, have a swig of this. And he brought in his hip flask. And that was the first time I tried Cardew. And that has been then since on a staple of my my collection of whiskies. And you can't go wrong with it, really. It's bang on the money. Anyway. Let me just I mean, yeah, Speyside all the way. It's got all those sort of it's got all those flavours and notes of that area of Scotland. But of recent, I have been venturing out and trying different things, and there's so much to try. It's quite. You'd be an old person before you'd get through all them whiskies in Scotland. Anyway, let's get through this. Ooh. Oh, it was bloody lovely. Yes, that was nice. Now, recently, about 2 weeks ago, I tried a new whiskey, and it was a Japanese whiskey called the Cheetah. And I tried it in a restaurant. Anyway, I think I paid about £9 for 50ml. So I'm going to say it was a premium whiskey at that price. Better be a premium. Anyway, tasted it. It was gorgeous. Never heard of it before. Never clapped eyes on it before. But well worth a try. So if you have a chance to get yourself a bit of the Cheetah, then don't miss out on it. Now, shall we have a taste of something else? I think we should have a bit of the Glenallachie, which is one of my favourite whiskies. I've got the 12-year-old here, which, again, is not a cheap whiskey. A little bit more expensive than Cardew, though. I mean, Cardew Cardiff actually fluctuates in price dramatically. It can go from being like 28 quid to 40 quid. It's unusual that. Anyway, so this is a whiskey I bought as a miniature about 2 Christmases ago. Yeah, 2 Christmases ago. And I got absolutely K-lied. And had that as a sort of an aperitif. And I really, really liked it. And then a few months ago, probably 6 months ago, I bought the bottle. And obviously I'm halfway down it now. It's got some depth of flavour to it. And it's relatively a new distillery. So, you know, credit where credit's due. You can also get, I think, a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old, possibly an 8-year-old. So there's a few variants of this. But it's really, really... I mean, on the nose, comparing to Cardiff, this is a bit more softer on the nose. Like Cardiff was a bit more up my nostrils. And this... I feel like this is a very wintry drink. Like you could sit in front of your log fire with the smell of burning, I don't know, pine or something like that. And this would go really well with that. So, the weird thing, well, it's not weird, but the thing about this is, right, this is role reversal against Cardiff. So Cardiff on the nose was quite a lot heavier, and then on the palate was a lot smoother. This on the nose was a lot smoother, and then on the palate there's more complexities going on in there. Really nice though, really, really nice. Like I say, I feel like I could eat some dark chocolate whilst drinking this. So, yeah. That's, oh, I know what I wanted to do before we go. So I got given this bottle. So the guy who said to me, he says, oh, it's in a snakeskin bottle. He says, I think it's whiskey. No, he said it was whiskey. So for weeks he kept saying to me, I'll give it you. Anyway, obviously he's blind because, one, this is not a snakeskin bottle. This is bits of pine wood. And secondly, it says brandy on the label. So, Martin, buy a pair of glasses, is what I say. Anyway, I feel like I'm risking my very life even thinking about drinking this. But that's what Whiskey Corner's all about, isn't it? Taking one for the team. So let's open the bottle and see what it's even called. I don't even know. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Not even going to try. Anyway, looks like the lid's turning. But is it opening? I think he said it was from Albania. Let's have a look. Albania, Sardinia. I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about Albania. It doesn't sound good though, does it? And also, this lid does not want to come off. So it's just turning and turning and turning. Right. I think I'm going to have to abandon this. Well, that was a disaster. Because the lid doesn't come off. Nope, still on tight. I've just turned that lid round and round and round and round. So not only is it not whiskey and it's not snakeskin, it doesn't open either. So I won't be trying that. Anyway, let's try something else then. Let's try something Suctiness Folk Dance Mead Nectar. Now this isn't whiskey, but I know it's strong. It's 50%, look at that. That's rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. I've had it before, as you can tell. Now this is a very Christmassy drink, if I remember correctly, and it tastes like medicine. And oh yeah, it's dead Christmassy. Now this was a gift from Lithuania, and it's very, very nice. In fact, because I've only got a small amount of it, I try and ration it out so I only have a little bit. Let's put a bit in the glass. Oh, that's one. That leaves me with one more ration for a rainy day. I've got another Lithuanian drink down there as well called Palanio or something like that. I can't remember now, but that's pretty good. But this, you can smell something special in there. It's like there's herbs in there or something. But very nice, very nice. I know it's not whiskey. Well, I want to get in that rum, but I'm not playing around with that lid any longer. Yeah. Here we go. It's like a Christmas pudding. It tastes just like Christmas pudding. Let's see what music we've got. So, it's coming up to the end of October now, and November's around the corner. So I'm in the market for a new bottle of whiskey. And I'm being quite frank, I'm looking to purchase a bottle of either Lagavulin 16, or I'm going to go with one of its main rivals, Arkbeg. Now, both of them are very, very famous whiskies. I've tried Lagavulin 16, but I've never tried Arkbeg. And I would say that they're fishing in the same pond of one another. So I get the feeling that Lagavulin 16 is a bit more bespoke than Arkbeg. So I'm going to try and decide which one to get. And that's going to be my next bottle to talk through. But yeah, next month I will be spending a considerable chunk of money on a nice bottle of whiskey. It's a shame drink them sometimes. They make nice ornaments. But if anyone's got any suggestions, please let me know. And if anyone wants me to recommend them a whiskey, and they don't know much about whiskey, feel free to ask. I'm always available. But like I said, anyone who wants to get themselves a bottle in, and they don't know much, just go for Monkey Shoulder, and it's a great stepping stone at the bottom of the ladder. And on that note, I think I'll probably make a move now and merrily get drunk with my music and drink some more whiskey. I've already said that, haven't I? Anyway, over and out.